time starting the intro to this video this morning, so this is what you get. It is a beautiful Sunday morning. I mean, just beautiful. Barely a breeze out right now. Temperatures in the low 70s. Sun is out full shining. The birds in the background are unbelievable. Everybody else is in bed, and it is peaceful. I am just sitting here on the patio doing this little video. Trying to get woke up, get prepared for the day. We got church, then the rest of the day is just going to be relaxing. Temperatures are supposed to get in the high 90s, close to 100. It's a record breaker for today in this area, so it will be swimming pool day. Just relax, stay hydrated, maybe do some tinkering. We'll see if it's worthy of putting on video, but yeah, that's what the plan is for today. And yesterday, the wife and I did quite a bit of running around. We had to go pick up a refrigerator. We had to take about a 40-minute drive yesterday to go pick up this refrigerator that we found on Facebook Marketplace. We're out here on our patio, and we have one out here. The last one we had was a used one. It was out here for 7 years. They come in handy for having our drinks out here in the summertime. We have grandkids, kids, us, all the time. We're always after drinks in the summertime, and it saves everybody walking in and out of the house. And for $100, we got a perfectly good refrigerator with a small dent in the front. Couldn't justify going and buying a new one for out here. It gets the weather and stuff and sits right here until it dies. So that was a perfect find. The wife found it on Facebook, so we took a little road trip and picked it up. And then in the meantime, this week my work boots blew out. So while we were out, we went to the boot box down in Meadville, Pennsylvania, and I picked up a new pair of boots. They are Timberland Pros. I've never had this style before, so I'm going to give them a shot. I usually wear Rockies, but they didn't seem to have a good selection of Rockies down there this time, so I decided to switch to these. They appear to be nice soft leather. Oops, sorry folks, didn't mean to bump you. They have composite toes, a composite insole. They're slip resistant, oil resistant. They got a heck of a tread on the bottom, which is what I'm looking for. Due to the fact that I work for the township and winter times get slippery, they are waterproof. So we'll see. For $170, I hope they're at least waterproof. They seem to be comfortable. I'm one of them people that normally wear lace-up boots, but these will give me another thing to try. Slip-ons. I'm getting older. I don't like bending over as much. No, this video is not sponsored by Timberland or anybody. Heck, I can barely get people to watch them right now, so I don't think I'll be having any sponsors anytime soon. But I just wanted to give you a little review on my boots that I just picked up, because if you're going to spend that kind of money, sometimes people want to know what you think of them. So give me a few months here and I'll get back to you with how they're feeling my feet and how they perform and wear. So we'll be expecting in the future sometime to hear a little bit of review on those. So nothing like a good pair of boots. When I was growing up, I worked the farm and construction work and stuff all the time. I went through boots 2-3 pair a year because I'd buy all those Walmart specials. Yeah, well, I found out eventually once I started working at the township and was in the shop during the winter a lot on a concrete floor that my back was hurting a lot. So one day I finally broke down because I always heard the stories. You need to buy some good boots. So I went and spent the $150 on a pair of boots. It's like, wow, this is, at that time, that was a lot of money for boots. And I wore those things. My back pain almost disappeared back then. My feet just felt so much better. I didn't get wore out as easy. And since then, I have never paid under $150 for a pair of boots. But there's one of those instances you get what you pay for. They got some good brands out there nowadays, and they will last a while. Like some people get a lot of years out of them. I wear mine all day long, 7 days a week. So if they last me a year, that's doing good. And so these Timberlands will get a good fair shake, and I'll let you know how it comes out on them. This video was supposed to be posted Sunday morning. I'm not sure when I can get it out because I was behind schedule this week. I'm trying to put out the main video on Friday and then just little sit down talk chat type videos on Sunday and maybe Wednesdays if I have the time. But right now Wednesdays is not in my schedule. But I'll try to get this one out at least by Sunday evening because I'm just finishing it up Sunday morning. It's life. That's what this channel is about. Sometimes you can keep a schedule, sometimes you can't. But I apologize if anybody was looking for it on Sunday morning. It'll be out here shortly. On our way home from church today, we'll stop by the local produce stand and pick up some sweet corn and maybe a few nice tomatoes. I'm really ashamed of myself this year. This is the first time in 20 plus years that I have not put a garden in. Things got busy. Our garden area got overgrown. I have some work to do down there, which you guys will be seeing me do here as fall starts and the weather cools down a little to get it all ready for next year. That won't happen again. I I'm totally ashamed of myself that we did not get a garden in. I always have a garden. That is one of my favorite things to do is plant a garden. I've been doing it for a long time. I've gotten fairly proficient at it, but life just got to us this year. Didn't have time to get to it. Um, well, I probably had time. I didn't make the time. So there's no excuses. Things I just let other things get in the way. But we'll get that all put back together this year, and we'll have some good gardening videos coming up for next year, starting in this fall and building up the garden. So we'll get to see how that goes. I really miss growing my own vegetables. That won't happen again. I usually put in around 40 to 80 tomato plants because we love the tomato products. My wife cans tomato sauce, makes our own barbecue sauce, tomato juice, stewed tomatoes. And what time she's got to do it. She's so busy all the time, I don't know how she fits it in, but that's why we call her Wonder Woman. She just seems to go and go and go. I should call her the Energized Bunny. She never stops. The woman gets carried away. I don't know how she does it and keeps going, but that'll be on the list of things coming up in the future. And yeah, I got all kinds of things planned. It's just getting to them and getting going. This time of year, money seems to be a little tight for everyone. You know how the economy is, so not quite as fast as I want, but we'll be getting there. I've got some major projects. I think we will have a mini excavator in here again this fall, and the pond that you've seen in the beginning of this video, I'm going to get it all shaped up and cleaned up around the back side there so it's mowable and straighten that up. When we first bought this farm, you could barely even see that pond. After I got my tractor, I cleared out all the brush. There was a ton of brush and trees over there. that was slow going, but it's still a little too steep to mow, and it's rough. So if I get that excavator in here, I can shape things up a little bit, and then we can get some grass planted over there, maybe late this fall, and go from there. That's one of the main projects I want to do. We have to get working on some fence this fall too, because cattle will be coming in the spring if I don't get a few this fall. I'm only going to start out with a couple, and we're going to build the herd as we go. But I'm leaning towards Dexter's, just a few acres. I watch that show all the time. Pete, he's wonderful. I've learned a lot from that gentleman. I grew up in a industry around here. I worked the local farms all my life, dairy cows, but I wanted to get into doing some beef. And I like the idea of the Dexters, a smaller breed that as you get older, they're more gentle, a little easier to handle. And I may start out with something else, though. Dexters are hard to come by in this area. I'm on a waiting list at a few different places for some calves. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'll let you know, but we are definitely going to get going on that end of the deal this fall, also. So, alrighty, I'm need to go get ready for church. It's getting that time of the day. I'll get this video edited and not posted sometime this evening, hopefully. I hope you all have a good day, and thank you for coming along for my little talk this morning. I know it's not that exciting, but I just like posting these videos. Sometimes people just want to sit and unwind and listen to somebody else chat and talk about their lives. These Sunday videos are going to be kind of like this. Maybe talk about some other subjects, and as I figure out, you know, what everybody likes to listen to, instead of me just rambling, we'll get going on those things. There's a lot on my mind about different things, but I'm not sure how to talk about them in public. I I'm not one of those ones that are worried about offending people, but sometimes things have to be said about different stuff. So I will probably have some controversial videos every now and then, and it's not to offend people. Everybody has their own opinions. So that's where we are with all that. Thank you again for being here. Please hit the like button and the subscribe button if you would, and leave comments if you would. I can use every little bit of help starting this YouTube channel. I'm not 100% sure how it's going or anything. If people don't leave videos, or excuse me, doesn't leave comments, um, constructive criticism is always welcome. If I could get your take on how I'm doing, give me some hints on how I could be doing better, um, just that kind of stuff. I look forward to hearing from some of you. I thank you. Have a good day.